Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look at a vintage hero pen. So this is the pen that I used to carry to my school. And before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. So today we are going to discuss about Hero 240. This is a vintage Hero 240 with me. This is a very interesting pen. The nib on this pen is very interesting. The shape of the nib of the pen is very interesting. So I'll talk about the parts of the pen, my likes, dislikes, and then we'll have a small writing sample. And then also I'll compare this older pen to a newer version of this pen. Okay, so this pen is a made in China pen. This is a I don't know if it's called a vintage, but it's quite old. It is from 90s. I used to take this pen to my school, and it was handed over to me by my father. So this is a very good pen. I would say quite reliable pen. So the whole pen is made of plastic except the cap. The clip is also very good. It says Hero here. It has a Hero logo, and then it says made in China here. So now you can see there is a band on this cap that is worn away, a little bit worn away, but this pen is also around 30 years old. So if we open the cap, here is the interesting nib of this pen. So I really like the shape of the nib. So, and if you see the grip section, there is a band that says 240 and made in China. So this is a unique design of this pen that makes this pen very desirable among the collectors. However, this nib, the size of the nib's tip is extra fine. I used to like it when I was in school, but now I don't like this nib much. And I'm not sure if they provide these pens with some different nib options. And being an extra fine nib, this pen tends to get dry very soon. If you don't use this pen for a day, then on the third day, on the second or the third day, this pen won't work out of the box, or when you open this pen won't work. You have to prime the nib to get this pen working. So this pen is a sack filler. We have a sack here, and then we have a plunger here that when we push this plunger that pushes the air out and then pulls the ink in. So this is the older one, right? So I have a new one also. So this is the newer version. So you can see there is no much difference in the pen. Basically there is no much difference in the pen. The nibs and the sizes, the shape of the nib types, everything is fine. The only difference is the cap. The cap in the newer version has a black band. It is not all metal, this is plastic. But the cap on the older ones is quite heavy, and this is all metal. So the size of this pen is also okay, not very small, not very big. It feels okay in the hand. The weight is very less. Basically, it was a very desirable pen back in those days. Okay, so let's have a small writing sample for this. Yeah. Okay. So today we have pen of the day is Hero 240. Even though this is extra fine nib, it is not scratchy. It writes well, and it keeps up with the flow. The nib, the feed also keeps up with the flow. So the ink is, I think it's Schaefer. Apologies for the spellings. So let's write something. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So this nib is not scratchy. You feel some feedback, and you will feel some feedback from these nibs because these are extra fine nibs. Extra fine, between fine and extra fine. I won't say just exactly extra fine. So you will feel some feedback from this nib, but this nib is not scratchy. You feel the nib going on the paper, but that's it. But it is not scratchy. So being extra fine and fine nibs, these are dry nibs. They don't throw much ink. Steel nibs, very hard nib, no line variation. And this nib keeps up with the speed of the, even if you write very quickly, this nib keeps up. But if you don't use this pen is going to dry within a day. So now I don't know the price of this pen when I got it from my father, but now this pen can be bought from internet at around rupees 500, ranging from 500 to 1000 rupees. I think for this price range, if you get this pen for around 500 rupees, even though that amount is also on the higher side, but you'll get a unique pen that that has a very good shape, very good look and feel, and that every collector should have actually in their collection. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you like the video and hope this helps. Please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.